am not king or queen, that means I can never get married. Hey guys, I'm Victoria. Welcome to Rosie's Place. So today we're going to be ranting. Like yeah, I'm going to probably be ranting. So you guys should just go along with me. So we're going to be talking about what girls go through. So let's get into the video. So the first thing I'm going to talk about, like the classic question, where like everybody knows about this, is smiling. Like okay, for me personally, I don't really like smiling like when I'm outside, like when I'm in the group of people, like when I'm with friends, even when I'm with friends, I had this smile. So like if we're talking about something funny or laughing and everything, because I just feel like, why do I have to smile every fucking time? Like my smile is very precious. Let me keep it to myself. But no, when you start crying, when you one person of mom saying, smile. I'm sure you have a very beautiful smile. You look more beautiful when you smile. I'm like, dude, I'm not asking you. Don't tell me that. Like it's just so annoying. Like why do I have to smile every time? Do I have to meet a girl? Oh, guy, or you're going to smile. You're going to be more handsome if you smile. Like I'm like, I don't go and meet you. Like why must you come and meet me to tell me to smile every time? Like I will see your business, please. What we're going to talk about is their need to assist you. Like I can do this by myself. Let me just make an example. It's just like when you want to carry something, like there's some things that are just so no heavy, like it's just so easy to carry. But no, they'll be like, let me help you to do this. See, don't get me wrong. It's very cute when a guy wants to assist you and it's like, okay, let me say my bag is not heavy now, and he wants them to carry. But okay, let me just carry your bag. Sure, like I see that. As in, this but it's all like him asking me, like he's just like can I help to carry your bag? It's like, oh, there's no need. Or like, oh, can I assist you carry your bag? Okay, or can I assist you in anything? Asking is different from like demanding that you basically bring your bag. Let me just carry. Like you could have asked me. I never asked you that. Like, I just know it's as if I know yes, it's as if I'm complaining and everything, but this is right. So let me just rant. But just certain things that you know, okay, yes, I can actually do myself. Like if you want to help me, I'm not saying you cannot help me. I'm just saying that like, I have for permission, not like you should demand that you have to help me to do that by fault. I'm like, I can do this thing by myself. You don't have to demand for it. It's just so annoying when they demand things. It's just like, no, please, no. Another thing, I feel like this actually goes with the second one I talked about, like them demand thinking like you need a guy to survive. Like it's just so annoying. Like it's just like, why do I need you to survive? Like I can survive on my own. I'm not saying I don't need a guy, or I'm not saying that yes, I will need a guy eventually. Sure, but not like as my, I would like to like more important thing. Like I feel like I can do things by myself. You're sure you can help me, you can assist me, just like as an assistant, not like you have to do everything myself. That's why sometimes when I hear girls talk about like, okay, when let's say okay, when Nigeria, I'm sure like Nigeria is not listening to me here, like when they want to get married, they'll be like, my husband didn't provide for me everything, or like some people like immediately they'll be like, oh, I'm just gonna get married because my husband did not do everything. I don't think about all those. I'm like, girl, work on your fucking self. Do everything by yourself. You don't need a guy to survive. You can actually do all these things by yourself. Then you can have a guy there. It's assisting you. You're helping each other along the way. It's not as if the guy is doing everything, because that's when you hear guys complain that girls cannot do anything without them. The girls rely on them, and I'm like, that's exactly why they say that we can't do anything without them. You have to rely on them. But if you're actually thinking of doing things by yourself before you actually like meet a guy or marry, or it should just be so much better for everybody, you know. So the next one we're going to talk about is voices. I know, yeah, we don't understand when I say voices. It's like, like, you know, when a guy is talking to you and he talks, like when you get having this moment and started getting a voice very high, and I'm like, guy, you need to bring your voice down low. But if it's a girl that does that, like puts your voice high, it's like as if you're very disrespectful to them. Like, why are you putting that? Why are you doing to my voice? So a guy can do that, a girl can't do that. Like, where's that room from? Where did that room come from? So I can talk to you in a very low voice, but you can talk to me in a high voice. So please, that's so disrespectful. I just feel like if you are even acting with someone, there's a level of like respect that should be still there. Like, okay, if you were talking a level, but if you go high note, I'm also going to go high note with you. I don't want to know who you are going high note with me. I'm talking high note, so don't tell me like I'm talking in high note, I'm talking in low note. I'm like talking the same level with me. Don't do that. Don't do that for me. I'm not stupid. Let's go to the other one. Being submissive. Oh my god. I'm like, it's as if they feel like girls should always be like the submissive one, and we always have to anything the part the guy says we always have to do it and everything. I'm like, when they give us so they know right in our DNA like, oh, we have to be submissive. I feel like that thing is just so annoying. But I feel like it's also kind of like the foundation you build and the shepherd and the way you carry yourself and the shepherd that comes with it. Because if I carry myself so high, I don't think any guy or anybody would want me to be submissive to them. I don't think that just makes any sense. Like, how do you think she should be submissive to you just like that? Like, what did you do? I just don't understand that. So now let's talk about thank you. I feel like most people will be like, you're beautiful. And I look at you, I'm like, I know, right? And people were like, what? You're supposed to say thank you. I'm like, where is that law? Where is that rule? Like, it was not necessarily aesthetic. I saw myself in the mirror before I left the house. I picked my outfit for myself. I saw myself and I'm like, babe, you look fine. And I go out and I okay, you appreciate me. Thank you very much. I like the compliment. You appreciate me. Sure, I'm not saying you should not compliment me. Okay, like, but also men have to agree with you and say, oh, thank you. But I guess we just have to just say thank you, not to like extend the conversation. If no way you don't want to have a conversation with that person, just thank you and just move on. Because okay, if I say, I know, right? I look so beautiful. And people are like, oh, you're so proud of everything. You're not. I'm like, but I do know But we just have to say thank you if we want to move on. We just have to say it. Let's talk about men being leaders. Yeah, I know we're in the 22nd century and yeah, everybody can be a leader, equality and everything. But there's still some people that believe men can only be the leader. And like, okay, I'm not saying that when I get married, my husband won't lead the family, won't be the head of the family or anything like that. Don't get me wrong. Of course, the husband will be the head of the family. I'll actually be the leader. Like, but you just have to earn it. Like, there's a way you will show, there's a way you have your attitude, there's a level of respect, there's a level of equality you're going to actually give me before I can actually say, oh, you can leave my family. Because I'm like, I just believe they just have to earn that respect, you just earn that leadership. You can't just come to me all the way and just be like, oh, I'm a male, I'm a leader. No, you actually have to earn it. Because I just don't understand the whole aspect of you telling me because you're a male, because you have to be a come on, earn it. Then when you earn it, then you can come and talk to me about being the fucking leader. Then even though you're not even gonna come and tell me, I won't be the one to tell you yourself, oh, you earn this. You can actually give me a decision I'm going to take. Like, to me, equality is just like accountability. Like, you just have to accept, like, actually boys have to accept that we are equal to them, and not that then they'll, like, when you say they're equality, then they'll bring one excuse that this. I'm like, just accept we're equal to you. That's when equality is good. And again, we should just not allow silence to actually live. Like, silence should not be tolerated. Like, we should not go, okay, let's just be silent. Like, if we are silent, then to go or like to pass, to be faster. I'm like, no, let's not do that. When we are silent, it just cause issues. Like, we have to talk. Silence should not be tolerated. It should not even be accepted at all. We have to actually talk about this. Like, you know, when someone disrespects, just don't look over it and just say your mind. Say what's in your mind. Say the fact, okay, guy, you just disrespecting me. I don't like this. And when the person keeps doing it, please find your way and go somewhere else, please. Because that person is definitely not supposed to be in your life. Also, can we just talk about the fact that girls have to actually, the fact that people, they say, if you cannot cook or if you cannot clean, you're not fit for get married. I just feel like this is just a very stupid stereotype. Because I'm like, so if I cannot clean, I cannot cook, I'm not allowed to marry. So me now, I can cook right now, I can clean right now. Does that mean I'm fit to get married? Just like that. Like, it's just so very stupid to me. Because I'm like, why can't it be a guy that has to actually learn how to cook and clean before he gets married? Because I don't know. So if you can cook and clean now, what's going to happen to you? Because I don't understand it. That's why everybody is just so stupid to me. Because I'm like, so if I cannot clean and clean, that means I can never get married. Like, really? In this century, like, are people still thinking this way? It's just something that's just so stupid to me when people say, but I'm like, okay, all right then, I'll just leave people alone. So anyway, so that will be all for today, guys. So like, I know I'm just ranting, like, and if you guys like this, you guys should tell me in the comment below and tell me what you think I missed out in this that actually frustrates you guys. So you guys should tell me that. And also, you guys should watch this movie called Moxie. Like, like a movie channel. So let me recommend a movie for you guys to watch. You guys should watch Moxie. Like, I watched this movie and I was like, yes, girl, people need to talk. So you guys should watch the movie Moxie. Like, I mean, it's very, very interesting. Like, very, very interesting. And the film is interesting. And it's also like a girls' power movie or something like that. It's very, very interesting. You guys should actually check it out. So that'll be all for today, guys. I'm going to leave you guys on this note. So you guys don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. And also follow me on my social medias account. So thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.